In the commercial arena, clients seek me out for a couple of reasons. One of the biggest, I would think, is that I sort of make the impossible possible. I bring out the details and things that they didn't even know were there. And I like to think that I add a sense of whimsy and a little bit of sense of humor to things. One of my favorite images is a purple shoe splash. I had my assistant sitting outside the edge of the set with a small plexiglass container of purple paint. He threw it into the air and we would catch the image at the apex of each throw. When the strobes went off, you see the after image in your retina for a moment, and we looked at each other and we're like, was that a shoe? I'm passionate about still life, but I'm equally as passionate about horses and the equestrian world. The pictures that you see on the walls in the gallery, I have set myself up and allowed nature to happen in front of my camera. My horse lives about 15 minutes from my house, and I run down to the barn and I ride. And I've put myself in a place where making pictures of these things, it just flows. I've always printed for myself. I can't imagine giving my prints to someone else to make. It's the body and soul of what we do. These images that I've been living with, to see them translated onto paper, there's no other word I can use but magical. Some younger people today ask me, is the print still relevant? Without the print, I don't have any fine artwork. And the print is what the collector looks for. The print is what the gallery hangs on the wall. The print is what gives me joy when I pull it out of the machine. The print is absolutely everything. With Epson technology, the color prints are going to last up to 200 years. And the black and white prints will last up to 400 years. And I don't have to worry, and the collector doesn't have to worry. These horses are living and breathing. And I needed a paper that would capture the fine details of the hair and the braids, and the sweat on the flank, and the sand flying in the air. After running some tests, I settled on Legacy textured because the texture of the paper enhances the quality of the horses and the spray of the water, and it adds a vivacity to the image, but it doesn't get in the way. With textured papers in the past, there was often a bit of a sacrifice with color saturation and demax. The blacks were a little smoky. With this Legacy textured paper, it's not an issue anymore. What I see in my head when I think about the picture is what comes out of the printer. One of the things I absolutely adore about this paper is its weight. It feels old worldly, it feels handcrafted, and it blurs the line between painting and photography. Because it's mold made, which means that the fibers are laid down in a random pattern as opposed to linear and geometric, when the print comes out of the printer, it's flat. It's a new experience working with rolled paper now. There's virtually no curl. And Legacy textured paper is OBA free, and that's a crucial aspect for me. I will not sell a print to a collector that has OBAs. With Epson technology, the papers, the printers, the inks, I have a tremendous amount of control. I can create realism in the prints that never existed before. At the recent show, someone pulled me aside and they whispered in my ear, "There's some dust on your print." And I looked closer and I realized it's purposeful dust, it's horse dust, it's sand, it's flying in the air. And it's that sense of realism that makes these prints so successful. A lot of these pictures are very loud. There's a lot of creaking of leather. There's the concussion of 16 hooves pounding on the ground. And there's just something about the combination of the paper and the subject matter. You can hear what's going on in the pictures.